I went from being, like when I was a little kid, like Tim Burton was my favorite filmmaker, and then throughout high school it was David Lynch. So I was always after like filmmakers that were strange and unusual. I was always just after like the sense of mystery in cinema. That was really exciting to me, even from like a very young age. Like I think 2001 was the very first movie I ever saw. But the filmmakers that I admired the most were sort of on another plateau from where I found myself post-high school. And so the movies that I aspired to make were beyond my means, and the movies that were being made at extreme low budgets like Clerks or things like that weren't really the type of film that I wanted to make. It's George Washington. I, saw this movie and then realized it was made for, $50,000 or so. It felt like the type of thing that I knew how to make. It really felt like not only was that within my means, but this type of storytelling was the type of storytelling that I felt in my own bones. It was the sense of being able to go out and find those things that appealed to me in works of, filmmakers like David Lynch. And it felt like my backyard. And the fact that he was able to find this deep sense of lyricism and mystery and sincerity in a place that looked like the alley behind my house really opened my eyes to the possibility of making the movies I want to make at home with my friends and making them in a way that didn't feel like I was compromising in any sort of way. It really just sort of re-galvanized my approach to making movies, and that's what I then did. I was just like, I'm not going to go to film school. I'm not going to go to Hollywood and try to make, bigger budget movies. I'm just going to go get a bunch of friends together and make stuff. I think, the whole movie is wonderful, but the beginning encapsulates the sense of of standing on the edge of something. You're sort of like on the precipice. These kids are on the precipice of growing up. You're on the precipice of beginning this story, this movie. It finds the cosmic in the quotidian in a way. There's something otherworldly about it. There's something truly cosmic about it. And that is a side of life that doesn't always get represented in movies, but that I always am drawn towards. That idea of what else is beyond the confines of our environments, without negating the environment that we're actually in. And he also does this thing where he is finding ways to express human experience in unexpected ways. There's a scene, not to spoil it, but the plot hinges upon a child who dies. And when he dies, his death scene is one of the most unforgettable death scenes I've ever seen, because he gets hit on the head really badly and he's bleeding, and he just is stumbling around, and he just grabs a stick and just starts beating on the wall until he finally dies. And it's just like an uncommon expression of something inexpressible. And that death scene had more of an impact on me than, like, say, the beach in Saving Private Ryan, because it just felt like it was acknowledging the inexpressible mystery of something that we're all going to face in the way that we just can't wrap our heads around it. That type of, idiosyncratic way of depicting something that is, often depicted in movies. Death scenes are probably one of the most common scenes in movies, but I'd never seen one like that before. It made me rethink the ways in which you can renew an audience's understanding of something they've seen a million times. There's a shot in there of where the camera zooms in for an uncommonly long period of time towards the rivet on a train, and you're hearing the train just like rhythmically lull you into some sort of hypnosis as the camera peers closer at something that shouldn't really be that important, but because the filmmaker chooses to linger on it, and the sound design is pushing us forward along with the zoom lens that's being slowly pushed towards it, you start to apply some sort of significance to it. And could I tell you what that means? No, but they made that choice, and it means something, and it works in that moment, and it makes you wonder. And that wondering is, the questioning is so much a part of the filmmaking process, and also the experience of watching a movie for me. And a movie like this that just, dives into that head first is really important to me.